Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Jay coming at you live to finish off the week strong and continuing with chapter one of Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Birand. Um, so yesterday I gave you guys the intro, the forward, right? And we started to talk about the power of creative visualization, the use of imagination, um, and starting to not just blindly believe, but starting to understand what your hola tati, ¿cómo estamos em? But starting to understand that everything operates by law, and that law and like operating with the understanding of the law is actually being in harmony with what she calls the all originating universal spirit of life, parentheses God. So it's about being in harmony with God and accepting your creative power and knowing that whatever you think and you feel yourself to be, it's bound to be faithfully reproduced in a corresponding reaction based on your action. Because actually, action is not it does not come first as a physical action. First action happens in the mind, and that action is what transmits the right frequency through your whole being, and your body moves into physical action. It is a reaction in reality. So without further ado, chapter one, order of visualization. And get ready for this chapter one because right off the bat, she's gonna give us the keys to the kingdom. So I'm gonna read a lot today, but really pay attention and see how much of this message speaks to you. Chapter one, order of visualization. Order of visualization. What the hell? Anyways. So the exercise of the visualizing faculty keeps your mind in order, okay, and attracts to you the things you need to make life more enjoyable in an orderly way. How many of us feel chaotic? How many of us feel lost a lot of times? But then actually, it's because the thing that we have to come to terms with is that there is nothing arduous to do but to organize our thoughts. And one of the best ways to organize your thoughts, hey Astrid, hi Felicious, one of the best ways to organize your thoughts is to put your thoughts on paper and visualize exactly what it is that you want and put it down on paper. And just that act of putting it out into the world in a physical manifestation through your writing and being able to look at it starts the order process. For some of us, it may be other methods. Some people like to be very, very graphical, and if they can draw it out, they'll draw it out. Are you doing science? I can't draw for the dear life of me, so I prefer to write, and my handwriting is chicken scratch, anyways. But at least it's something that I can do relatively efficiently. Anyways, so she continues. If you train yourself in practice of deliberately picturing your desire and carefully examining it, you will soon find your thought and desires come and proceed in a more orderly procession than ever before. Having reached a state of ordered mentality, you are no longer in a constant state of mental hurry. Hurry is fear and consequently destructive. And I'm sure that everybody can agree is that when you're in a hurry, you're in chaos and like you're just rushing to like put out the fire that's going all around your life. And the more you do that, the more you put your mentality, your state of mentality in a destructive state, right? And the more your results keep repeating this chaotic happenstance, right? Good to have you, Cheryl. In other words, when your understanding grasps the power to visualize your heart's desire and hold it with your will. You have to hold on to your vision. You must not be swayed by everything that's going on outside of you, because the evidence at this current moment, because it is a manifestation of your past thoughts, it may be that what you see as results in your life right now is not exactly what you want. However, it is up to you to use your creative power to focus on what you want, keep your vision, and hold it with your will, so that in your future, it's going to be your future is because your future is a representation of what you're thinking right now. It is your responsibility to think truth regardless of outside appearances. That was a direct paraphrase from The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. It attracts to you all things requisite to the fulfillment of that picture by the harmonious vibrations of the law of attraction. And how many of us have been misled into the law of attraction, hoopla, and we thought that you just think happy thoughts and everything happens magically. No, yeah, you think and you hold with your will, your vision. However, at one point, like I said, it's going to be your what you think and you feel is going to vibrate through your whole being and make you move. And through your vibration and your action, you're going to attract things. It's a secondary law. It is up to your responsibility to actually move and make the action that you need to do to create the attraction. Action, attraction, right? You realize that since order is heaven's first law and visualization places things in their natural element, then it must be a heavenly thing to visualize. Holy moly. Look, since order is heaven's first law. Which law? Heaven's first law, order. So that means that and we agree that visualization places things in their natural order or natural element, then it must be a heavenly thing to visualize. Everyone visualizes whether they know it or not. And the truth is, yes, if we actually own up to our power and we can look at what we do on a daily basis without judging ourselves, we will realize that we are constantly visualizing something. And that's the thing. The biggest mistake that we make is that we always revisit old movies. We always think about the stuff that we don't want. For some reason, it holds a very, very attractive charge to us, and we keep reliving all those old tapes of things, of when things didn't work out, or when things weren't that good to us, right? So here, everyone visualizes whether they know it or not. Visualizing is the greatest secret, is the great secret of success. The conscious use of this great power attracts to you greatly multiplied resources, intensifies your wisdom, and enables you to make use of advantages which you formerly failed to recognize. Who failed to recognize? You failed to recognize. Why? Because you weren't responsibly owning up to the power of your own power of visualization to create the life that you want. Look at this. She gives an example. We now fly through the air not because anyone has been able to change the laws of nature, but because the inventors of the flying machines learned how to apply nature's law, and by making orderly use of them, produced the result they desired. So she's talking about the Wright brothers who achieved manpower flight the first time ever, right? Good to have you, Emma. Long time no see. And it's quoted that one of the brothers will tell the other brother every time they'll fail. I got a little bit ahead of myself. Sorry. So it was said that because they were just simple bicycle mechanics, they got knocked on a lot, and people would keep on telling them it has not been done, it cannot be done. It was like everybody was just basing their results based on the current experiences that they were experiencing. But this is the thing: there is something called the triumph of principle over precedent, and that means that once you work out an idea, you can actually move past accumulated testimony of all past experience. So what does that mean? Up to now, a lot of things might have been said to not be possible to be accomplished. But the thing is that once you work out in your mind to yourself that it is a logical thing that this is going to happen, then you will move past the testimony of all past experience. And that's only the first page of chapter 1 of Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Buren. So I will continue Monday with the second half of chapter 1. I think I'm going to enjoy sharing insights from this book a lot with you all. So stay tuned. With that, everybody have a blessed weekend. Enjoy it. Have fun. Relax. Recharge. I appreciate every single one of you for investing precious time of your day with me on a Friday evening here in New York. And with that, I'll say goodbye until the next one. This was your boy Jay. Peace out.